Today in my Commander series we're going to be looking at El Cid. Firstly because I can pronounce his name, and secondly because he is a great commander in principle. Obviously to get him is luck on gold keys, and to progress him again is luck on gold keys. I would never spend an Air Legendary head on El Cid unless I had a plan to really go for archers. But let's have a look at some of his skills and what he can bring to the battle. His first skill is quite misunderstood. So, deals direct damage to the target 700 and disables its active skills and normal attack for 1 second. Now this is huge. So it's a shield and it is rage reduction. So if you are fighting Minamoto, it means Minamoto, instead of casting every 7 or 8 seconds, will cast every 9 or 10 seconds, which can massively change the outcome of a battle. It's not a chance of, it's constant. The reduced damage means, though, it doesn't take away all the damage for that turn. It means you just receive counter attack damage. So if you're being hit for 1,000, for that one turn you'll be hit for 500, and you would delay their rage. And their rage generation is obviously 89 a second with the extra, 91 a second with the extra 9, 100 rage a second. So you will reduce them by 100 rage, similar to what some of the other commanders do, but it's just put differently here in his skill description. He then has the additional damage. So if you have this 5-1, if you have him 5-1-1-1, which is not unbelievable to have before KVK1, he can in principle hit for 1500 as long as this procs once every 10 seconds. And I feel I've definitely seen this proc more than once in 10 seconds. So he is a significant big hitter, but people don't seem to like it because it's split up. His next skill is a solid 10%. Obviously for a free to play, incredibly hard to progress this skill further. And then a 5% damage when he is less than 50% units remaining. Not brilliant. Obviously would be brilliant at 25%, but not brilliant, and very hard to progress for a free to play player. So why are we here talking about El Cid? Well, he does have some fantastic value in the expedition. So there are some very hard single target takedown where you need to use El Cid can completely change the outcome of the battle, especially when we're over here, we're getting to 65 and 70, and we're going up against Martel Richards with ginormous healing capacity, shielding capacity, and the battle will last 2 to 3 minutes. And during that battle, to continuously reduce their skill cast by 1 second can change the outcome, especially if you pair him with Boudica, or at least have him fighting alongside what's that legendary commander called? Hold on. Nuke. So Nuke can reduce rage by up to 100. Boudica can reduce rage by up to, where is it? By reduce rage by 100, so that's 200 rage. And then if you add in El Cid, between them they can delay the cast of skill as working as a team. 5 march attack on a single march. They can reduce the cast of spells by 3 seconds, which is just ginormous in the scope of a large battle that lasts more than 2 or 3 minutes. So very rare to see him. Don't pursue him as a free-to-play player. If you were to pursue him as a free-to-play player, there is an opportunity with this commander that during KVK1, the Mightiest Governor events turn to El Cid. I know they've changed how those work now, but he should still be available during KVK. Whilst everyone's very distracted, he's not a popular commander, and there is an opportunity to score a very high score if you hoard, even as free to play for him. If you hoard, and then during KVK 1, there are chances that you could win some significant numbers of heads to fill him up. Because you're in battle, some of the whales may score ginormously on the kill event because they're out fighting in the kingdom versus kingdom. But still, there's an opportunity there, I would think, to get top 5. Easy for a free-to-play player because it's not very sought after. But I say they may have changed now that there's going to be a choice of 3 commanders on the Mightiest Governor event. So this window of opportunity might already be closed. See, there's 3 to choose from here now. But to recap, not really viable as a commander for free-to-play. If you were to go for him, it's a huge investment, and you'll need to think long-term about winning those Mightiest Governor events because there's no wheel to spin, and you're not going to produce the legendary heads to expertise him for a very, very long time. He does have huge benefits combined with Boudica and Sinoke for reducing single target kills in the expedition. He can also help in the expedition when you're having to rally the city. He can again massively change the outcome of that battle because to reduce one attack to just counter-attack damage is a huge shield. It's really like a huge shield, especially when it's rally size damage. And then I say for Sunset, I wouldn't personally use him. He doesn't help the commander next to him. He's too expensive to level up high. I mean, if you're spending your gold stars, there are far better commanders a free-to-play player can invest in, such as Ethelflaed will do a better job in Sunset Canyon. You could certainly use him as a stopgap by just opening his first 2 skills. In principle, can do 1,000 skill damage. So as a stopgap, he can be used as a skill damage commander. But really, whilst you perhaps are leveling up Imop, you could use him instead as an early commander because Imop is so weak early until you've got him 5/5. He does have some use there. But these are my thoughts on El Cid. Maybe if you've not been using him in Expedition, you really need to get him in your team. Even 1-1-1-1, El Cid can change the outcome of a single target battle in Expedition. I hope this helps somebody, and I will carry on my Commander series. Only a short video today, and we will move on to the next Commander tomorrow. Thanks for watching.